Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a nice start of your week so far. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Before we get started, go and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. You guys have been amazing. And be sure to check out the parlay video when you guys are done with this. Most of my favorite plays will be in that video, so be sure to check that out when you guys are done watching this video. And yeah, we're going to hop into it. And there's, pretty bad weather where I'm at right now, so could be thundering and lightning a lot. We'll see. Hopefully you can't hear it. So yeah, we're going to try and cruise through this here. 15 matchups, starting with the Atlanta Braves versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pitching for the Braves is Ian Anderson with an ERA of 3.35. He's 5-4. Pitching for the Pirates is Chad Kuhl with an ERA of 5.16. He's 2-5. Atlanta opening up as the favorite at -180. Pittsburgh +155 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Ian Anderson, he is 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Chad Kuhl, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 6 strikeouts here. Yeah, love the Braves in this matchup here. Hard to trust Chad Kuhl on the mound. Just hasn't been that great on the mound here for the Pirates. And, the Pirates, they've just been struggling to get runs. Not getting very many runs here. And to beat these, better teams like the Braves, you got to put up a lot of runs. And I just don't think they can do it here. Going to roll with Atlanta. Next matchup, we have the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Baltimore Orioles. Pitching for Toronto is Steven Matz with an ERA of 4.60. He's 7-3. Currently don't know who is pitching for Baltimore. Be sure to check that out. One that does actually get released. Toronto opening up as big favorites at -196. Baltimore +150 with the over-under at 10.5. The last start for Matz, he's 0-1. Pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Didn't look that great in his last matchup, but overall this season he's been pretty solid. Hard to trust anyone on the mound for the Orioles. Just can't do it. Doesn't really matter who's starting for the Orioles. All their pitchers give up a good amount of runs. They've been able to hit, so I do expect a lot of runs in this matchup. I do kind of like the over. I like the teased over. I'm definitely teasing the over in this one. But hard to trust Baltimore in this spot. Going to roll with Toronto. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Indians versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Pitching for the Indians is J.C. Mejia with an ERA of 6.18. He's 1-3. Pitching for the Rays is Michael Wacha with an ERA of 5.26. He's 1-2. This was the only game. There's just no over-under or money line. I could not find this anywhere. So I have no idea. Yeah, I just have no idea why there's no favorite or any info on this game. Maybe it's getting canceled. I have no idea. And hopefully the money line and over under come to play. All the info does come out during the day sometime. Last matchup for Mejia, he is 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts. For Wacha, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. This match was going to be a question mark for me. We're going to see who ends up being the favorite. I feel like the over-under is going to be pretty high. Both pitchers giving up a lot of runs here. Not excited about this matchup. We'll see what happens when the lines come out. I just have a feeling the Rays might be favorites here. We're going to see way better matchups on the slate. Stay away from this one. Maybe the over-under, but we'll see what happens with this matchup. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Miami Marlins. Pitching for the Dodgers is Tony Gonsolin with an ERA of 2.81. He's 1-0. Pitching for the Marlins is Pablo Lopez with an ERA of 2.97. He's 4-5. Dodgers opening up as the favorite at -119. Miami +109 with the over-under at 7.5. The last start for Gonsolin, he's 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. For Lopez, he's 0-1. Pitched half an inning, gave up 1 run, had 0 strikeouts. It looks like he got pulled early. His previous start before, which I'll go with, he was 1-0, pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Definitely should be a low-scoring affair here in this matchup. 2 pretty solid pitchers on the mound here. I do like the Dodgers. I just think the better team is going to come through in this series here. Going to continue to roll with the Dodgers on the very small money line. Usually Dodgers are big favorites here. Getting the Dodgers under -120. I'm going to roll with that every day here. Going to roll with Los Angeles. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the New York Mets. Pitching for the Brewers is Brett Anderson with an ERA of 4.69. He's 2-5. Pitching for the Mets is Jacob deGrom with an ERA of 0.95. He's 7-2. The Mets opening up as big favorites at -240. The Brewers +220 with the over-under at 6. Last start for Anderson, he's 0-1. Pitched 1 inning, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout. deGrom, 0-1, pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 14 strikeouts. Look, we know DeGrom's unbelievable this season. We all know that. Doesn't even have barely giving up 1 run a game. Gave up a couple runs last game, which hasn't happened much at all this season for him. I just think laying on a good team like the Brewers at +220, it's really hard not to take the Brewers here. Just insane value. The Mets aren't the most complete team in the MLB. They have their flaws. DeGrom's really great on the mound, but he's definitely can give up a few runs here. Brett Anderson hasn't been amazing, but he's been pretty decent, and getting the Brewers +220, I think I'm going to roll with that all day long. It won't surprise me if the Mets do win and it's like a 2-1 game. Wouldn't surprise me at all with deGrom on the mound, but Brewers +220, I'm just going to take that all day. Crazy value, going to roll with the Brewers here. Next matchup, we have the Detroit Tigers versus the Texas Rangers. Pitching for the Tigers is Jose Urena with an ERA of 6.22. He's 2-8. Pitching for the Rangers is Dane Dunning with an ERA of 4.38. He's 3-6. The Rangers opening up as favorites at -183. Detroit +158 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Urena, he's 1-0. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. The last start for Dunning, he is 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, had no runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Not really excited about this matchup here. I kind of think a lot of runs are going to be scored here. Definitely kind of like teasing the over in this matchup. Getting it at 7.5 seems like a pretty solid bet to me. Not sold on either team. Detroit playing very well, coming off those Chicago White Sox wins in that series. Looked really good in that series. Why not take the shot Detroit on the plus money? They've been playing pretty well lately. Not really sold on Dane Dunning in this matchup. Pretty decent plus money with Detroit at +158. Next matchup, we have the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Chicago Cubs. Pitching for the Phillies is Aaron Nola with an ERA of 4.44. He's 5-5. Pitching for the Cubs is Jake Arrieta with an ERA of 5.57. He's 5-8. Philly opening up as favorites at -120. Chicago +100 with the over-under at 8.5. Last start for Aaron Nola, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 11 strikeouts. Arrieta 0-1. Pitched 1.5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Both pitchers coming off pretty bad games, giving up a lot of runs here. I just know Jake Arrieta has been giving up a lot of runs in a lot of his starts here. I do not trust him on the mound. Not a matchup I love here. I think I do like the over. I'm definitely going to tease the over here. I think teasing the over will probably hit for sure. Both pitchers probably going to give up a lot of runs here. Not excited about this one for a money line. If I had to pick, we'll take the Phillies here, but I think the play is probably going to be the over in this matchup. All right, next matchup, we have the Chicago White Sox versus the Minnesota Twins. Pitching for the White Sox is Carlos Rodon with an ERA of 2.37. He's 6-3. Pitching for the Twins is Jose Berrios with an ERA of 3.52. He is 7-2. The White Sox opening up as the favorite at -115. Minnesota -105 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Rodon, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Barrios, 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Not really excited about this matchup here. I do kind of like the White Sox to come, bounce back after those, couple Detroit losses where they kind of looked bad in that series here. I like the White Sox to bounce back. Not really thrilled with this one, but I'm gonna lean with the White Sox here. Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the Kansas City Royals. Pitching for the Reds is Luis Castillo with an ERA of 5.08. He is 3-10. Currently don't know who is pitching for the Royals in this matchup. Be sure to check that out when that does actually get released. Cincinnati opening up as the favorite at -141. Kansas City +110 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Castillo, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Luis Castillo hasn't been amazing. He's been not too great here, but I like the Reds as a whole. They've been hitting well lately, and Reds have just been playing better here. Going to take the better team in the Reds. The next matchup, we have the Oakland Athletics versus the Houston Astros. Pitching for Oakland is Chris Bassett with an ERA of 3.04. He's 9-2. Pitching for the Astros is Framber Valdez with an ERA of 2.18. He's 5-1. Houston opening up as the favorite at -150. Oakland +130 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Bassett, he is 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Valdez 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Love Houston in this matchup. Valdez has been really great on the mound for the Astros here. And, the Astros, they've been playing well coming on, after the Baltimore series. I think they've picked it up now. Chris Bassett's really good on the mound too. I don't hate the Oakland play. More than capable of getting this win at +130. 2 really good teams here, but I like Houston in this matchup, and that's where I'm going to lean. Next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the Los Angeles Angels. Pitching for the Red Sox is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA of 3.32. He's 9-4. Pitching for the Angels is Shohei Ohtani with an ERA of 3.60. He's 3-1. Boston opening up as the favorite at -115. LA -105 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Eovaldi, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. Last start for Ohtani, he's 1-0. Had a rough last start. He pitched half an inning, gave up 7 runs. Against the Yankees, had 1 strikeout. But if you go on his last 2 games here before that, pitched 6 innings in both and only allowed 1 run in each. Had 9 and 5 strikeouts. So last game, he didn't have he had a rough last game. But what Ohtani's been doing, batting has been crazy. I mean, leading the league in homers. He's been unreal. The most versatile player in the league. It's just been so fun to watch. Anytime he gets up to bat, the stands go crazy. I mean, it's kind of must-watch TV, honestly. I love when he's playing. It's super fun to watch. I like the Angels here. They got a bunch of hitters on that team here. You're basically going to pick them in this matchup here. I'm going to take, you could say I wouldn't say the hotter team. Red Sox have been on a very big win streak and racking up a lot of wins here. I just like the momentum with the Angels. You can go either way here. I like Ohtani on the mound here. I'm going to roll with the Angels. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Pitching for the Rockies is John Gray with an ERA of 4.01. He's 5-6. Pitching for Arizona is Merrill Kelly with an ERA of 4.67. He's 5-7. Arizona opening up as the favorite at -120. Colorado +100 with the over-under at 8.5. Last start for Gray, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. For Kelly, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Not excited about this matchup here. I think this is going to be more of a hitting game here. I do like the over. I do like teasing the over as well. Getting it at over 6.5 seems pretty solid to me here. Gonna take the small plus money on the Rockies in this matchup. And yeah, not excited, but getting the Rockies on the plus money seems solid to me between two pretty evenly bad teams here. Next matchup, we have the St. Louis Cardinals versus the San Francisco Giants. Pitching for the Cardinals is Adam Wainwright with an ERA of 3.49. He's 6-5. Pitching for the Giants is Johnny Cueto with an ERA of 4.00. He's 6-4. Giants opening up as the favorite at -130. St. Louis plus 110 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Wainwright, he is 0-1. Pitched 8 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Cueto 0-1, pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. I'm going to still roll with the Giants here. I just like the Giants in this series over the Cardinals. Not really impressed with the Cardinals. They might be able to steal a game in this series here, but I'm going to stick with the Giants here. Next matchup, we have the New York Yankees versus the Seattle Mariners. Pitching for the Yankees is Jamison Tylon with an ERA of 5.43. He's 3-4. Pitching for the Mariners is Justice Sheffield with an ERA of 5.75. He's 5-7. Yankees opening up as the favorite at -140. Seattle plus 130 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Tylon, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Sheffield 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Rolling with the Mariners here. They've been pretty hot their last, handful of games here. Racking up some wins. Yankees, a lot of losses here. A lot of losses in their last 10-15 games. A lot of losses and not very many wins. Yankees are kind of on the downward trend. Don't know if I have any faith in the Yankees until they can pick it back up. Decent plus money with the Mariners here. Take the shot with the Mariners. Next matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the San Diego Padres. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 5.56. He's 5-7. Pitching for the Padres is Ryan Weathers with an ERA of 2.63. He's 3-2. Padres opening up as the favorite at -175. Washington plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Corbin, he is 0-1. Pitching 4 innings, giving up 5 runs and having 2 strikeouts. Ryan Weathers 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Gonna roll with the Padres here. I do like the Padres in this series. Patrick Corbin hasn't given up a lot of runs here. Trust the better pitcher and the better team in this matchup. Gonna roll with the Padres, and that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hopefully you guys are all winners. And I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.